Hi guys, today we discuss the 5 locals historical shrine landmarks that recognized by NHI and NHCP and 5 national historical shrines landmark recognized by NHI and NHCP. So here's the 5 locals that historical shrines landmark here in Naga. So number 1 is the Minor Basilica. The Minor Basilica and National Shrine of Our Lady of Peña Francia, commonly known as Peña Francia Basilica, is a Roman Catholic minor basilica located on the two outskirts of Naga City, also known as the Pilgrim City and Queen City of Bicol, in the Bicol region of the Philippines. So here, it is the one of the largest Marian pilgrim sites in Asia. The icon of Lady of Peña Francia is enshrined in this sanctuary. Reverend Father Rodel Cahot is the present rector of the basilica. It is only the basilica in the Bicol region and the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Cáceres. So yeah. Number 2 is Plaza Quince Martires, located in the center of downtown Naga. It is home to a monument that honors the 15 martyrs of Bicol. It was on January 4, 1897, or barely 5 days after national hero Dr. Jose Rizal was executed, when the 11 prisoners from Bicol were also executed on the same field in Bagong Bayan, and now it is Luneta. The 4 others had either died in prison as a result of torture or while in exile in the island. Of Fernando Po of the Coast of America, the monument was built on November 29, 1926, during the American occupancy. So, yeah. Number 3, Naga Metropolitan Cathedral, the largest church in Bicol. It is considered to be the mother of all cathedrals in the region, with its official name Naga Metropolitan Cathedral of St. John the Evangelist. So this cathedral is one of the oldest cathedral in the Philippines. The original structure was built near the Naga River, the location of Naga bustling public market, but was destroyed by a strong earthquake in the 18th century. So every September, during the Peña Francia Fiesta, the image of Our Lady of Peña Francia is transferred to the cathedral from the Basilica Minore. The image home a religious event commonly referred to as Traslasyon. Millions of devotees all over the globe flock to Naga from the 9-day novena before the image is returned to her home via Naga River in the Pluvial procession. So here guys, the Metro Nagapolitan. Number 4, Peña Francia Shrine. Sorry guys. The original home of the Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia was made of local materials in 1710 after Father Miguel Robles de Covarrubias brought the devotion of Our Lady of Peña Francia to Bicol. The construction of the present structure was completed in 750. Its bell, donated by a wealthy Chinese trader Don Simon Tuanke during its reconstruction in 1864, still tolls on its birthday today. So yeah. So the 5 is Daragalbay Church. So watch the video. So, hi guys! Nandito tayo ngayon sa Legazpi at papunta tayo sa Daraga Church. So, samahan nyo ako. Let's go! So hi guys, nag-stop kami dito sa X-Smoker at bumili ng vape si tropa namin. So yeah, kasama ko pala sa vlog na to si CJ, Jules, Carlo, Bola. Let's go! So hi guys, nandito kami ngayon kasama ko mga tropa at ito na nga, Daraga Church. Let's go! I-discuss ko na sa inyo ang history ganing malupit na simbahan namin. Yun na lang, that's all. So hi guys, nandito na kami ngayon sa simbahan ng Daraga. Papakita ko sa inyo kung kailan ito itinayo. So yan, simbahan ng Daraga ay pinatayo ng mga pare Francisco noong nangyari sa Bato 772 dahil lumipat ang mga namumatayan ng Kagsawa matapos masira ang kanilang simbahan sa pagsabog ng Mayon. 1814, inaari ni Patron Nuestra Señora de la Portrea. 1854, ginamit ng himlaan ng mga pulis at nasira noong ikalawang digmaan, pandaigdig. 1945, muling ipinaayos noong 1971 to 1973, halimbawa ng estilong Baroque ayon sa kausayan ng mga manggagawang Pilipino noong panahon ng Espanyol. So ito guys, ang Daraga Church. Lala! So hanggang dito na lang ang vlog project for NJEC 2. So here's the 5 national historical shrines or landmark that recognized by NHI and NHCP. So number 1, the Andres Bonifacio Shrine in Mehan Garden is a significant historical site dedicated to the father of the Philippine Revolution. Andres Bonifacio, the shrine, located in Cavite City, commemorates his life and the Philippine Revolution. It includes a monument, the Kartilya ng Katipunan, and a replica of the house where Bonifacio was executed. Number 2, the Aguinaldo Shrine and Museum is a national shrine in Kawit, Cavite, Philippines, where on June 12, 1898, the Philippine Declaration of Independence from Spain was proclaimed. On June 12, each year, top government officials lift the Philippine flag here to celebrate the day. Now, celebrate as Araw ng Kalayaan and Independence Day. A national holiday, the mansion is now a museum. So, the shrine is Emilio Aguinaldo, ancestral birthplace, the only president of the first Philippine Republic and currently the first president of the Philippines. The house was built in 1845 out of wood and thatched, was demolished in 1849 on March 22, 1869. Aguinaldo was born here. Number 3, Casaril Shrine is one of the most visited historical site in Malolos City, Bulacan. It was built in 1580, became the town's Casa Tribunal, Ayuntamiento, and Casa Presidencia Municipal, and was the residence and office of the Gobernadorcillo during the Spanish time. It was site of the Imprenta Nacional of the First Republic were the Revolutionary de Organs, La Independencia, El Heraldo de la Revolution, Kalayaan, and Kaibigan ng Bayan were printed. The printing press of the 1896 Constitution and the Heraldo de Revolution. So here guys. So number 4, the Gregorio Aglipay National Shrine is a memorial shrine in Batac, Ilocos Norte, Philippines, dedicated to Gregorio Aglipay, a Filipino priest and leader of the Philippine Independent Church. The shrine is also the IFI Diocesan Cathedral and the Diocese of Batac, and it house Aglipay remains. So number 5, the Juan Luna Shrine is located in Batok, Ilocos Norte, Philippines. It is the birthplace of the renowned Filipino painter Juan Luna, as well as the former residence of his brother, General Antonio Luna. The shrine is well-maintained historical site managed by the local government of Batok, and it's a popular destination for visitors interested in Philippine history and art. So, here. So, today, so that's all. Peace.